Hello. Okay.
Okay. And exit from that. And Wolfie posted emoji face. Oh, right, my camera.
Aisha, do you want me to?
Yeah, there's my kitty behind me.
I'm going to leave the call
Okay.
so I can just message.
Alright.
So I don't have to hear myself.
Yep, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Okay, bye, bye, bye.
Bye. Right, no point in staying in that then. There we go. Alright, and now to get my camera going. Everyone just give me a second. Okay, there we go. Camera's all set. Just making sure everything's set right. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Handsome bun one. Thank you. Okay, time for some more pain. You know what? Let's go for them. I feel like seeing what's after the index. We need Gloria, Hubert, and Esther. Go!
L5123의 네 번째 문.
L5123's fourth door.
오른쪽으로 14걸음. 왼쪽으로 23걸음.
Okay, this person's kind of creepy how they literally timed and counted how many steps it takes to get to someone's door. 14 steps to the right, 23 steps to the left.
계단이 있네.
There's a staircase.
이 계단은 어디까지 이어진 거지?
How far does this go? I don't know, creepo. Why don't you tell me? You're the one who's counting. Okay, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. Okay, I heard footsteps.
소리가 점점 커지고 있어. 밝진 않지만 빛도 보이고.
The sound is getting louder and I see a dim light.
정말 들어가도 괜찮은 걸까?
Is it really okay to head inside? I don't know. I mean, the location is still a mystery, so I have no idea where you're going. You could be walking into death, and I'm just here to watch.
들어가는 수밖에 없겠지.
You do have a choice. It's called turn around and go home. But you don't want to listen.
뭐지? 이 거대한 기계 장치들은
What the fuck is that thing in the center? What's this? What are these huge machinations supposed to be?
어서 오세요. 어서 오세요. 이곳까지 오느라 지치셨을 텐데. 어서 들어와서 몸이라도 추스리세요.
Welcome, welcome. It must have been an exhausting journey here. Come on in and make yourself at home.
당신은
Who are you?
전 이곳의 방직자예요.
I'm the weaver working here. Wait, you're the person who makes all those prescripts to make people do a bunch of things that either hurts themselves or hurts others, don't you?
오랜만에 이곳에 손님이 찾아오니 무척 반갑네요. 자자, 멀뚱히 서 있지 마시고.
It's so nice to see a guest after such a long time. Come on now, don't be shy and step right in.
방직자?
Because I know Yan. Yan I saw like a few times. I don't even have his pages yet. Wonder if this is finally going to be the time where I finally get his page. A weaver?
네, 그렇답니다.
Yep, that's what I am.
너도 지령의 초대를 받고 온 거죠?
You were invited by the prescript, right?
그걸 어떻게...
How did you...
이곳은 지령의 초대가 아니면 너 같은 사람들이 찾아올 수 없는 곳이거든요.
The likes of you couldn't even dream of finding this place without the guidance of the prescript.
초대를 받고 이곳에 오는 사람은 정말 드물답니다.
It only invites people here on a very extraordinary occasion, so consider yourself honored.
이 장소가 지령과 관련이 있나요?
Does this place have something to do with the prescripts?
네, 아주 밀접한 관련이 있죠. 이곳은 지령이 태어나는 곳이니까요.
Yes, oh yes. It has plenty to do with them. This is the birthplace of prescripts.
지령이 태어난다고요?
Prescripts are born?
듣고 싶은 이야기가 많아 보이는 얼굴이네요.
Your face tells me that you must have a lot you'd like to hear.
다행이에요. 저도 굉장히 심심했는데. 우선 어디 앉는 게 좋을 것 같아요. 이야기가 길어질 테니까요. 자, 여기 앉으시고.
And that's good. It was really bored too, actually. You should take a seat first here. This will be a long story. Here's your chair.
차가 없어서 미안해요. 따뜻한 물이 안 나와서. 인사가 늦었네요. 이름이 어떻게 되세요? 대행자인가요? 전령인가요?
This
제
place
이름은 모이라이랍니다.
is giving me the creeps. Sorry I have no tea. It's hard to come by warm water down here. Oh, where are my manners? What's your name? Are you a proxy or a messenger? My name's Moira. Or Moirai. I can't pronounce that. Moray? Moiray? I'll just call you Miss M.
잠시만. 하나씩 천천히 말씀하세요.
Why wouldn't it be? So glad you're enjoying me being creeped out so easily. I get creeped out by a bunch of other games. Seems that's the only time I'm entertaining to anyone is when I'm creeped out! Hold on. Could you please slow down?
우선 전 얀 비스모크. 전령이에요. 아직 한 달도 안 됐고요.
First off, I'm Yan Vismok. I'm a messenger. I only started working less than a month ago.
얀, 전령이시군요.
No, that's not it. Yan, so you were a messenger. Why are you saying were?
네, 말도 안 되는 잔혹한 명령으로 가득한 지령을 전달했어요.
Yes, I've been delivering prescripts full of absurd and brutal orders.
이해합니다. 지령은 잔인하죠. 그 뜻을 헤아리기 힘든 난해함에 죽기도 하고요.
Oh, I understand. Prescripts are cruel indeed, and naughty too, which gets some people killed.
그 때문에 지령을 받은 사람의 원망과 절규를 들어야 했어요.
I had to hear many resentful remarks and screams from the people who received their prescripts.
당신이 그 말도 안 되는 지령을 만든 건가요?
Are you the one who wrote those ridiculous prescripts?
무섭다. 그렇게 보지 말아주세요.
Yeesh, so scary. Don't scowl at me so dreadfully now.
너가 듣고 싶은 대답부터 말해주자면
To answer your question first,
전 지령의 내용을 만들지 않아요. 이 물레와 배틀을 지킬 뿐이죠.
no, I'm not responsible for the contents of the prescripts. My occupation is to manage these spinning wheels and loom.
네? 그럼 지령이 태어난다는 건
Huh? Then how are prescripts born? Okay, I'll be quiet. I don't like how she's like smiling like that and looking at him. I'm getting creep factor from her. I think you should get out of that room. Something tells me she's been too lonely in this place by herself.
이 소리가 들려요? 발끝부터 가슴까지 닿을 울림이 느껴지지 않으시나요?
Oh, she's finally coming into the light so that we could see her face. How nice. Can you hear this sound? Can you feel the tremor? Climbing up your feet and touching your bosom? I don't want to answer that now.
미세하게 흔들리는 건 느껴져요. 하지만 이게 무슨 상관이라는 거죠? 그저 진동일 뿐인데요.
I can feel a tiny quake, yes, but what about it? It's just a small vibration. It's from the machine, isn't it?
틀려요. 그런 단순한 진동이 아니랍니다.
Wrong. This isn't a simple tremor.
이 진동은 바로 도시의 심장 박동이에요.
You're feeling the heartbeat of the city.
난수적인 진동수로 떨려.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat. It vibrates at random frequencies.
이 진동이 추를 움직이면 전 물레를 돌리면서 실을 뽑아요.
So I'm guessing that's the pendulum she's talking about, the thing dangling out of the ceiling out of nowhere. Those vibrations move this pendulum over here, and I spin the wheels to make threads. Okay.
말로 설명하면 어렵겠죠? 자, 가까이 와서 보세요. 마침 새로운 지령이 태어나고 있네요.
Oh, why hear me describe it when you can see it in action? Here, why don't you come closer and take a look? A new prescript is about to be born.
뽑은 실 위에 추가 흔들리며 의미를 새긴답니다.
Oh, that pendulum's like a giant pen! It's like writing the whole thing down. Okay. The pendulum swings above the threads I spin, inscribing meaning on them.
의미라뇨? 그냥 난잡한 문이잖아요.
Meaning? All I see are random patterns.
처음에는 그렇게 보일 수 있어요. 이건 도시의 언어니까요. 모르는 게 당연하죠.
It could seem hazy at first. This is the language of the city, after all. You obviously won't recognize it. No, oh no.
도시의 언어? 아직 발견하지 못한 언어가 더 있다는 건가요?
The language of the city? Were there more languages left to be found?
사람들이 쓰는 언어와는 다르죠. 다르고 말고요.
It's a different kind from the languages people use. Oh, it certainly is.
그도 그럴게. 저도 전혀 모르겠는거려.
The thing is, I have no idea what it means either. So for all you know, this could be like some form of demonic ritual or some curse that's being put on the city and you won't even know what's being written until the prescript's made. I have bad feelings about this.
하지만 곧 저희도 알 수 있을 거예요.
But we'll soon be able to find out.
이곳에는 57개의 물레가 있죠.
There are 57 spinning wheels here. Yeah, those are all loom wheels.
전 그 물레에서 뽑은 실타래를 배틀에 넣고 찬을 짤 뿐이에요.
The threads spun from those wheels are then put in this loom, and I modestly weave cloth from them. Okay. Hey, you're back to this game. Yes I am, and hello! Nice to see you on the stream. Thank you for coming.
조금만 기다려주세요.
Wait just a moment now. I don't know if I want to wait a moment. If I was in his shoes, I would be looking for the nearest door and say, I'll be back with tea next time I visit to make this place more comfortable. Bye! What was that? I heard a bunch of rattling and clanking.
됐다.
And,
보세요. 지령이 하나 만들어졌어요.
and there it is. Look, a prescript has been created. So, the prescripts are made of cloth.
그럴 리가.
No way.
채원에게 삼거리에서 손을 7번 흔드는 사람을 만나면 그자의 집까지 따라가라.
To Chae-hyun, when you see a person on a three-way intersection, wave their hand 7 times, follow them to their house. Why follow them to their house?
정말 지령이야.
It really is a prescript.
자, 그렇게 멍 때릴 시간 없어요. 이 지령을 전령분께 보내야겠죠?
Alright, no time to be spacing out. We should send this prescript to a messenger for delivery, right?
우선 이 도장을 찍고
Start with this stamp, and... Oh, and I got a Xbox thing that popped up.
어디 보자. N L 다음 N9201
Let's see. The code is N next to L N920 and 1. So that one? What is that? Is that one of those pipes that they send messages through? Like the things that have like air current that just sucks things right up and sends it to the person?
찾았다. N9201 파이프를 찾았어요.
Okay, so it is that pipe. There it is. Pipe number N9201 is right here.
여기에 지령을 말아서 넣는 거예요. 그럼 지령은 파이프를 따라 지상으로 가죠.
Okay, so it is one of those things. Now we roll this up, roll up this prescript and put it in here. The prescript will travel along the pipe all the way to the surface.
이게 지령의 정체라고?
Wait, to the surface, so we're underground then. That's what prescripts were?
말도 안 돼. 이불레, 배틀, 파이프까지.
This
대체
can't...
누가 만든 건데?
Who made the spinning wheels, the loom, and the pipes then?
아, 잘 모르겠네요. 저도 지령을 따라 이 일을 하게 된 거예요.
I have no clue. I was led here by a prescript too.
아, 이곳에 선배 방직제가 있긴 했는데 그분도 지령을 받고 다른 곳으로 가버리셨어요.
Oh, my predecessor was waiting for me when I arrived, but they left after receiving a prescript one day. Wait, so is he about to become the next one and you're gonna be his predecessor? I'm confused now.
지령에 의문을 품은 적은 없어?
Have you never questioned the prescripts?
딱히요. 이 일 말고 달리 할 것도 없고요.
Not really. I don't have much else to do anyway.
그냥 마구잡이로 만들어지는 글 따위에 얼마나 많은 사람이 죽은 줄 알아?
Do you have any idea how many people died because of your stupid randomly generated commands?
여기서 모든 지령이 만들어졌다면 적어도 잔인하지 않게 바꿔줄 수도 있었잖아.
If this is where all prescripts are made, then you could have at least tweaked them a little so they're not so cruel. Or not as cruel.
하지만 전 여기서 지령을 만들고 보내라는 지령을 받았는 거려.
I'm doing this because a prescript ordered me to create and send prescripts down here, though.
이 지령을 어기면 저 지령에게 죽을 거예요.
If I broke this prescript, the prescripts will get me killed.
무슨 소리야? 지령은 네가 없으면 보내지지도 않잖아.
What are you talking about? You're the one in charge of sending out prescripts.
다른 둥지 어딘가에 저와 같은 방직자가 또 있으면 어떡해요?
What if there's another weaver like me somewhere in another nest?
설마 그 많은 도시의 지령을 저 혼자 보낸다고 생각하신 건 아니죠?
You don't possibly think I'm the only one mailing all the prescripts for the city, do you?
대체 그럼 그 지령의 내용은 누가 만들고 있는 건데?
Someone has to be making the contents of the prescripts, but who could it be?
제 생각에는 이 도시 같아요.
In my opinion, that'd be the city itself.
아까도 말했지만 실의 문양을 새기는 추는 도시의 진동으로 움직이거든요.
The pendulum inscribing patterns on the threads swing according to the city's motions, like I said just before.
지상에서 바쁘게 움직이는 사람들의 발걸음, 공사 현장의 떨림, 누군가 바닥에 넘어지며 만드는 진동, 비명 소리의 울림.
Footsteps of pedestrians walking around on the surface, quakes coming from the construction sites, impacts created from some clumsy person falling on the floor, echoes of people's screams.
도시에서 일어나는 모든 일이 모여 진동을 만들고 그 진동은 추를 움직이죠.
Every little event happening in the city becomes a vibration that moves the pendulum. So then it is random then.
지금 우리가 말하는 소리까지도요.
Even the sound of us talking.
결국 도시 사람은 도시에서 벗어날 수 없는 거예요.
This is very intriguing. It is to me, but it's also kind of weird. Because it sounds like it is random then. And that it's not actually making, like, any good prescript by the sounds of it. Because he's been getting all bad prescripts of people having to do things like pull someone's hair or put, like, needles in someone's cake and have them eat it. I feel like this is some twisted machine that needs to be broken. At the end of the day, us city folk can never be free from the city.
도시 사람이 하는 일은 도시의 일. 도시의 의지를 도시 사람이 대변하고 있는 셈이죠.
Every deed committed by denizens of the city is ultimately the city's deed. We're representing its will in a sense.
우리가 한 모든 잔인한 일이 도시의 의지였다고?
All the cruel things we've been committing were out of the city's volition?
도시는 왜 그렇게 잔인해야만 했는데?
Why did the city have to be that way?
사람들이 잔인하니까요.
Because the people are.
도시는 사람이 만들었고 그 사람이란 존재가 잔인하기 때문에 이 도시는 닮을 수밖에 없는 거예요.
The city was built by people, and their cruel nature had to naturally reflect on their creation.
날 때부터 그런 존재였으니.
We were born that way.
엉망진창이네. 사람이 도시를 만들었는데 지금은 도시가 사람을 조종한다고?
This is a mess. People built the city, and now the city is controlling the people.
순서가 그리 중요할까요? 중요한 건 우리가 무슨 일을 하든 결국 도시의 일부라는 거죠.
Does the order really matter much? I think the point is this, that whatever we do, we're essentially part of the city.
이런 곳에서 태평하게 천을 쪼가리는 너는 그 천쪼가리 하나가 얼마나 잔혹한 결과를 부르는지 모르겠지.
All you do is weave cloth in this peaceful bunker. You probably have no idea what kind of brutal outcomes that piece of cloth you make can bring.
그러니까 그런 태평한 소리를 할 수 있는 거고.
That's why you can talk about this with such a carefree attitude.
그래요. 전 모르는 일이죠. 모든 일만 할 일이니까요.
You're right, that's beyond me. I only do what I was ordered to. Do. Forgot the do at the end.
하지만 제가 굳이 신경 써야 하는 일일까요?
Do I really have to care about that, though?
도시의 의지대로, 도시의 뜻대로. 도시의 의지는 곧 그곳에 사는 사람들의 의지.
According to the city's will, its volition, the city's will matches the will of the people living in it.
그거 아시나요?
Did you know?
도시 사람들이 원해서 만들어진 존재가 있다는 걸.
There are beings born out of the city folks' wants.
인간은 주어진 길을 걸어가고 싶어요. 선택에 따른 결과와 책임을 지는 게 두려운 거죠.
Humans want to walk the path that's given to them. They're afraid to face the consequences of their own actions and take responsibility for them.
스스로 걸어가고자 하면 분명 틀린 길로 나아갈 테니까.
They know they will only end up going the wrong way if they try to make their own decisions.
굳이 버둥거리며 살아갈 거면 무언가에 기대고 바라는 삶을 살고자 하는 거예요.
They'd rather rely on something and expect things from it rather than to live a life of struggle.
삶의 목적이 없는 사람들이 제 앞길을 열어줄 무언가를 갈구하고 원해서.
People without purpose in their lives desiring and yearning for something to open up a way for them.
혹은 야만과 관음 속에서 평등을 추구하는 사람의 염원으로.
It could be someone wishing for equality amidst the savagery and voyeurism.
아니면 이 도시가 부족함 없이 살아갔으면 좋겠다는 사람들의 헛된 소망.
Or it could be the vain hopes of those who want the city to thrive forevermore, providing for all of its inhabitants.
신은 그렇게 해서 태어났죠. 사람들의 필요로 인해.
That's how gods were born. People needed them.
누가 있으라고 해서 그곳에 있을 수도, 누군가 만들어낼 수도, 억압할 수도 없어요.
They didn't pop up into existence because someone told them to. They can't be made up by anyone, nor can they be oppressed.
누구의 탓을 할 수도 없는 거예요.
You can't blame anyone for this.
많은 이들이 도시의 사람이 바라기 때문에
So many people, so many residents of the city want them.
그렇기에 자신에게 다가올 공포며 행복을 주겠다는 유혹이자 모두의 약속과 소원인 거죠.
Thus, they're the fear that will draw near them, the temptation of happiness, the promises and wishes of all people.
지령이 태어난 이유를 이제는 좀 아시겠나요?
Are you starting to get it? Why the prescripts came into existence? Yan, why are you smiling?
맞아.
You good?
그래. 나 때문이 아니었어.
Right. It wasn't my fault.
내가 지령을 전달하기 때문에 사람들이 잔인한 일을 하는 게 아니야.
People weren't doing inhumane things because I delivered the prescripts to them.
끔찍한 일들은 결국 벌어질 일이었던 거지.
Those horrible things were meant to happen anyway.
당신 말대로 이제 알 것 같아.
You're right. I think I see it now.
도시가 모든 사람이 원래부터 잔인하기 때문에 사람은 그런 존재이기 때문에
It's the
간절히 바라는 것이 있기 때문에
It's the city. It's because people have always been cruel. Humans are born that way, and they have desperate wishes.
그것이 깨끗하고 순수한 마음에서 나온 소망이든 욕망에서 우러나온 야망이든 간에 모두가 바란 것에 대한 결과인 거지.
It doesn't matter if they were pure wishes welled up from innocent hearts or ambitions born from greed. This is the result of what everyone wished for.
내 손으로 누군가를 죽인 것도 누군가의 소중한 걸 빼앗은 것도
Killing people with my own bare hands, or taking away invaluable things from others.
그 끔찍한 비명을 들으며 태어난 척 죄악감에 몸을 떨었던 것도
Shuddering in guilt, listening to those horrid screams while I tried my best to seem unfazed.
다 날 좀먹는 쓸데없는 감정이었어.
They were all useless feelings eating away at my heart.
맞아. 작디 작은 내가 어떻게 모든 사람의 영혼을 바꿀 수 있겠어? 어떻게 이 흐름을 거스를 수 있겠냐고.
Hand pink waving? I don't know what hand pink waving means, Wolfie. Exactly. I'm just a tiny part of the city, a tiny part of the world. I can never change the wishes of all people. There's no way I can defy this flow.
내가 한 일은 도시의 일부,
What I
도시의 의지.
did was part of the city, the will of the city.
그렇기 때문에 멋대로 지어낸 거짓 지령을 전달하는 것도 결국 내 자유의지가 아닌 도시의 의지였던 거야.
I don't like how there's no music or anything being played now. Forging prescripts out of spite and delivering them could be traced to the city's volition, not my free will.
하지만 그건 곧 나의 의지.
But that equates to my volition in the end.
도시와 나는, 그리고 이 도시 사람들 전부 하나였던 거네.
You'll def know what that is. The city and I, and every person in this city were one and the same.
당신도 그렇게 생각해?
Do you think so too? Yan? Is that you? I think he just became a distortion. Moirai, the city must know where I should go next.
저요?
Huh? Me?
걱정 마세요. 잠시만요.
Oh, don't you worry. Just a moment, please. What the fuck happened?
여기요. 도서관의 초대장이에요. 너를 위해 준비했답니다.
Alright, here. It's an invitation to the library, prepared just for you. As the city wills it.
어딜 보며 대화를 하셨던 걸까? 아니면 나한테 이야기하는 중이었나? 뭐, 아무튼.
Oh god, that was Yan. What was he talking to? Or was he talking to me all along? Well, regardless.
다시 돌아가 볼까요? 제 자리를 지키기 위해.
Back to my post. Gotta keep my position.
말이 안 나오네. 지령의 정체를 보다니.
Colored me speechless, so that's what the prescripts really were.
도시의 신 같은 존재. 그런 건 들어본 적 없는데 말이야.
Beings akin to gods of the city. I don't think I've heard or read any mention of such things.
저 방직자가 말했던 것처럼 저런 존재들이 몇 있는 것 같아. 확실하진 않지만 비슷한 걸 몇 번 본 것 같거든.
It does seem like there are some beings out there that fit the description that Weaver person gave. Blah. I think I've seen something similar a few times, though I don't know if that actually was one.
이들을 존재라고 해야 할지 잘 모르겠네.
Not sure if being is the right word for them, to be honest.
어쨌든 사람들이 팔아서 만들어진 존재라고는 하는데 나도 아는 건 많이 없어.
They're supposedly created because people wished for them to exist. I don't know a lot about them, to tell you the truth.
그렇다면 저 지령이란 것도 목적 없는 삶에 목적을 갖고 싶어하는 사람들의 영혼이 모여 만들어진 존재가 되는 거겠지.
According to her logic, the prescripts would be one such being, created from the collective aspiration of those who want to be given a purpose in their aimless lives.
롤랑 넌 직접 본 적 있어?
So you've seen one yourself, Roland?
글쎄, 직접 본 것 같긴 한데 뭘 봤는진 모르겠어. 내가 정말로 본 건지도 모르겠고.
Don't know. I might have, but I don't really know what I saw. Heck, I'm not even sure if I saw it at all.
그럼 안 본 거나 마찬가지잖아.
That doesn't count as seeing one, does it?
그게 자세하게 뭐였는지는 기억이 흐릿하거든. 왠지 별로 떠올리고 싶지도 않지만
It's just that my memory about the details of it is blurry, and I don't feel like remembering it for whatever reason.
별로 좋게 보진 못하나 봐.
You don't think highly of them, huh?
사람들의 바람이 불어 만들어진 신이 하는 짓을 보면 좋게 볼 수는 없지.
Seeing what one of those metaphorical gods made out of people's wishes is doing, I can't see them in a positive light.
어떻게든 파멸로 이끄는 것 같잖아. 정말 그들을 위해 맞을까?
They seem to lead people to ruin in one way or another. Is it truly for their sake?
롤랑, 넌 정말 신이 도시 사람들을 올바른 길로 인도하고 있다고 생각해?
What do you think, Roland? Do you think those gods are leading the residents of the city to the correct paths, as some claim?
저게 겉보기에는 자기 멋대로 흔들리는 추 따위에 목숨 바치는 것 같이 보이긴 하지.
I won't lie that at a glance, they do look like a weird cult giving their lives to an object that swings on a whim.
수많은 종교가 그렇듯 거기에 무신이 뭐니 멋대로 의미를 붙인 거겠고. 결과론적인 해석이나 다름없이 말이야.
And they're giving arbitrary meaning to it, like how it's the heartbeat of the city. That's a consequentialist point of view, shared by many other religions.
방식은 엉망진창이지만
The methods they take may be a complete mess.
아예 나쁘게 볼 수만도 없는 것 같아. 어쨌든 사람들의 소망은 채워진 거니까.
That being said, I don't think that there's absolutely nothing good to say about them. They fulfilled the people's wishes anyhow.
그 결과가 어떻든 간에 말이지.
The results are another story.
저 신이라는 존재로 인해 사람들은 공포와 절망을 겪긴 하지만 인간적인 삶으로서 푸짐하게 살아갈 수 있어.
Even though the so-called gods bring fear and despair to people, they get to live a life that's richer and more human.
억지로 쥐어진 삶의 목적이라고 해도 없는 것보단 낫잖아.
The goal might have been forcibly handed to them, but it's still better than nothing.
뭐 생각은 자유 아니겠어. 기령을 끔찍하다고 느끼든 정당하고 필요하다고 느끼든.
Well, you're free to think whatever you want in the end. You could feel the prescripts are horrible, or a justified necessity or whatever.
맞는 말이야. 어쨌든 개인적인 생각보다는 접대를 준비하는 게 우선이겠지.
You're right. Anyway, we should put our personal impressions aside and prepare to receive our guest.
이번에도 잘 부탁해.
I'm counting on you as always. Receive a prescript and carry it out. Receive a prescript and carry it out. Receive.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guest.
전 이 도서관의 관장이자 사서인.
If I may, I am Angela.
예. 잘 알고 계시는군요.
Yes, it would seem that you know me well. The prescripts know everything. So how he talks is like rapid typing of a typewriter mixed with some disturbing gurgling. The prescripts represent the will of the city. They know everything that goes on in the city. They know what I am going to do, what you are going to do. All of it.
그렇군요.
I see.
지령에 대한 의무는 없으신가요?
Don't you have any doubts about the prescripts? Of course not. The prescripts are the city's will, and the city's volition is my will. To deny the city's volition is to deny myself.
하지만 그럼 본인의 자유의지는 없는 건데 억울하다 느끼진 않나요?
By accepting that as truth, you're not acknowledging that you have no free will of your own. Don't you feel that is unfair? We no longer have to be driven to despair by the repercussions of our choices. We don't have to be worn down from the pain, standing in the field of thorns on our 2 feet. By filling up the part that can't be achieved alone, our lives as humans can become much more lavish. I have the talent to walk the path in front of me, if nothing else. Even if I don't have much happiness, I know where to go in the immediate future, and that's enough for me. Welcome back, Wolfie.
예. 본인이 충분히 만족한다면 다행입니다.
It's fortunate to hear that you are satisfied with it.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place. Oh. Okay, so it's a one-time fighter. Oh. Okay, I'm fighting it and its hands. Oh my god. Okay, I need to read this as best I can. Okay. Character's HP is at 301 or higher, and the HP of all hands are 30 or lower. Merge with the hands. If the character's HP falls to 300 or lower while merging with the hands, separate from the hands at the end of the scene. When separating, purge all status ailments and fully recover stagger resist. The character is merged with hands, or if the current HP is at 300 or lower, use a mass attack at regular intervals. The mass attack is also used if the act goes on for a large number of scenes. Hey, Drop! Let's see. Cannot be staggered, cannot be defeated by depleting HP, cannot act if HP is at 30 or lower at the start of the scene. Destroyed when is no longer present. So the hands get destroyed when this is defeated. Okay, so merge with the hands. The character's HP falls to 300 or lower while merged with the hands. Separate from the hands at the end of the scene when separating purge all status. So these can't be destroyed, but they cannot act if HP is at 30 or lower. So I need to focus the hands and get their HP to 30. Then they will merge with the hands. And then I damage them when they're merged. And if they're merged with the hands and the HP is at 300 or lower, they'll use the mass attack. So I gotta focus the hands first and get them to 30 or lower HP so that they can't act. And then they will merge with the body, of which will allow me to damage the body. Ugh. Oh god, this is gonna be awfully hard. Beat the shit out of them. I mean, I'll try. I don't know how this is gonna go. I should read the cards also quick. Okay, so this makes it where they will target a hand to repair its HP. And they have a shit ton of counter dice. So something tells me the body itself is going to try to constantly counter me. So I got to ignore the body. I have to focus the hands. The hands do a lot of damage. Okay. I guess I'll start with these guys and see how it goes. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do that, so I'm gonna just do what people told me, which is just exit the game and get back in, because I'm not gonna be able to beat that fight. I don't know what the hell to do about that fight, because every time I rolled the dice, it kept getting high numbers, and I kept getting lower numbers. Hold on. First off, why is it always clicked into that? I'm trying to stay in that. There's gotta be something. I honestly don't know. I don't have that many things that does a shit ton of multiple high damage until later in the game when I get the ego pages. I'm already outputting as high as I can go. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna look up something quick. See if maybe I might have done something wrong. Because for all I know, I probably went about that whole fight incorrectly. See, so that was against this thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's story. Okay. This is not telling me anything. This is literally telling me nothing. I was hoping this would at least tell me, like, how specifically to fight it. Uh... Oh, wait, you can intercept the strength and endurance buff cards? So I can intercept them. Huh. But it says I could also use cards from others that I could use to also help with the fight. So I think I should probably go into the other fights and then come back to that one. Because apparently there's some cards that can help with the fight. But I know I can't do the Red Mist fight because the Red Mist hurts like a motherfucker. So I guess I'll go for one of these two. And then I'll come back to see what I can do about this one and then go for that one last. I think that's what they want me to do. I guess that's the only thing I can do. Oh wait, how many? 4? That has to be like a 2 or 3 floor fight, because that's all one floor. There's something off about that. I guess I'll go for this one first then.
내게 더 들을 이야기는 없다. 죽음이 두렵다면 혼자서 도망쳐.
Fine, I don't need to hear another word from you. If you're so fearful of death, leave me and escape by yourself.
제가 고작 죽는 것이 두려워 부장님까지 끌고 나왔겠습니까?
I wouldn't have brought you with me if I were such a coward fearing for my life.
그렇다면 이런 짓을 하는 이유가 있을 것 아니냐?
There has to be some reason you've done this then.
만약 변변치 않은 이유라면 지금 이 행동을 그냥 넘길 순 없을 거다.
If your reasoning is unsatisfactory, know that there will be consequences to your actions.
부장님,
Director.
지금 이 상태로 싸우는 건 개싸움에 불과하다는 걸 부장님도 아시지 않습니까?
Your battle will be nothing more than a messy scrape if you try to keep up in your current state, ma'am. You have to have realized it yourself.
비켜!
She is really mad.
길을 비켜라. 나는 매우 침착하니.
Step aside. I am as composed as I can be. You don't look composed.
지금 부장님은 저 하나도 막아내지 못하십니다.
Even best your own subordinate right now, Director.
앞도 안 보고 내달려 칼을 휘두르는 걸 어느 누가 침착하다고 합니까?
There is nothing composed about charging blindly into the fray and brandishing your sword like a madwoman.
어차피 없애야 할 상대들이다.
There are foes that we must destroy anyway.
오히려 두려움에 휘둘리지 않고 굳센 마음으로 칼을 잡는 것이 좋지 않은가?
In fact, I would argue that it's better this way, as I can firmly grasp my blade with an undaunted heart, unshaken by fear.
그럴 상대라고 해도 자신을 잃어버린 칼부림은 의미 없고 유치한 복수가 될 뿐입니다.
Even if they were opponents that warrant such a fight, wielding your blade while you're lost yourself will only yield a pointless and juvenile
적을
revenge.
상대하는 데 필요한 것이 분노라지만 그 정도가 지나치면 자신에게 돌아오는 독이 됩니다.
I'm gonna start my streaming a little bit, just so you know that I'll be lurking when it comes. Alright, no worries.
분노로 일어서지 말아야 함은 부장님께서 제일 잘 알고 계시지 않았습니까?
Fury shouldn't be the only motivation to bester oneself. I thought you knew this while, Director.
칼날이 어디로 향하는지 보지
Well,
못한다면
blah.
피를 흘리는 건 자신이라고 가르침을 준 사람은 부장님이셨습니다.
You're the one who taught me that I'll spill my own blood if I can't see where the edge of my sword is pointed, after all.
내 것을 앗아간 그들에게 보여야 할 마음가짐이란 없다.
I have no reason to show to those who have taken what is mine.
뻔뻔하게도 그것과 우리의 목숨을 걸고 내 길을 제안했지. 웃기지도 않는군.
They had the nerve to put an offer where we must put our lives on the line to earn it back. Such absurdity.
내가 과연 그들에게 보여야 할 예의란 게 있는가?
Now tell them why I should treat them with such courtesy, or with any courtesy.
그렇다고 해도
Even then,
로엘은 그렇게 대응하지 않았을 거야. 샤오, 제발 정신을 차려.
that's not how Lowell would have reacted, so please, Yao, gather your senses.
미리스, 나도 알고 있다. 로웨를 포함한 리우 이과 전원은 도서관이 앗아간 게 아니란 것을.
Miraz, I am aware. I know that the library didn't snatch Lowell and Section 2 away from us.
그들 또한 정당한 대가를 걸고 패했기 때문에 응당 맞는 대가를 치렀다는 것을 전부 알고 있단 말이다.
I am well aware that they took a fair offer and made a bet and paid the rightful price for losing it.
하지만 인정할 수 없는 걸 어떡하나.
But what can I do when I simply cannot bring myself to accept that?
그것이 온전한 그들의 의지라고 할 수 있는가?
What is truly done of their own volition?
그 결정에서 조금의 압박도 없었겠냔 말이다.
Can anyone say with utmost certainty that no coercion was involved in their decision?
그런
Some of
생각이
these
들 때마다
words,
난 냉정하게 상황 판단을 할 수가 없었다.
whenever my mind was plagued with such thoughts, I couldn't make rational judgment.
춘과 협회원들이 죽어서 그래서 이러는 거야?
Is it because Chun and the other fixers are dead? Is that why you're acting like this? I'm doing the best I can. Like, I honestly wish I could have done that last fight, but I didn't know I could halt the buff cards.
그래. 나도 처음에는 내 몸만 지키면 된다고 생각했지.
You would be right. At first, I thought I only had to care about my own safety.
로웰의 책만 얻을 수 있다면
As long as I could get my hands on Lowell's book.
이 모든 것이 끝나고 불행인열 한들 주변이 어떻든 상관하지 않겠다고 생각했다.
Learn something new with everything. That is true. I decided that I wouldn't care about my surroundings, even if that meant I would have no one to rely on once everything was over.
하지만 한 명씩 죽어나가는 걸 보니 생각이 흔들리더군.
But as I saw my colleagues die out one by one, my mind began to waver.
내가 정말 옳은 길을 가고 있는가?
Am I truly going down the righteous path?
정말 오로지 나만 생각하는 게 사람으로서 옳은 일이냔 말이다.
Is it truly right as a human being to think of myself and only myself?
나를 믿고 따르는 이들이 죽었는데 이를 묵인하고 계속 앞을 향해야 하는가?
When the many of those who trusted me and followed me have perished, should I overlook their deaths and keep moving forward?
나 하나밖에 모르는 이기적인 마음이 남에게 피해를 주는데 멈춰야 하는 것이 아닐까?
If my
남은
selfish...
이들이라도 구해야 하는 게 아닌가?
This is exactly why I keep saying over and over, I wish I knew how to speak other languages, because then I'd know when they were not done talking. If my selfishness is causing harm to others, shouldn't I stop it before it's too late? Shouldn't I save those who still have a chance?
선택을 해야 한다면 어느 쪽의 피해를 감수해야 하는가? 나인가? 너희인가?
If I had to make a choice, who should be putting up with the hardship? Is it you or I?
미리스, 답해다오. 무엇을 더 중요히 여겨야 할지
Miris,
난 이제 모르겠구나.
answer me. I'm no longer certain what I should put first.
난 그것에 대한 답을 너에게 줄 수 없어. 내가 어떻게 너보다 더 많은 걸 알고 있겠어. 네가 알고 있듯 난 너보다 현명하지 않아.
I'm not one to give you an answer for that. How should I know better than you about yourself? You know I'm not in any way wiser than you.
하지만 샤오, 나를 포함해 너를 따라온 이들은 그 누구의 강요도 받지 않았어.
Here's what I can say, Xiao. None of the fixers who followed you here were forced by anyone to do so, and I'm no different.
우리가 믿고 따르는 것에 대체 어떤 압박이 있겠어?
There can't be any compulsion about trusting you and willingly following your lead, now can there?
매몰차다고 할 수 있지만 모든 이가 그렇듯 권세를 쫓아왔다면 그 힘이 쇠해졌을 때 떠났겠지.
Call it heartless, but as with everyone else, if it was your power that we were after, we would have left you once your authority faded.
넌 리우 일과 부장을 그만뒀어. 이제 우리에게 압박을 줄 수 있는 존재도 아니고 우리가 의무적으로 믿고 따라야 하는 존재도 아니야.
You stepped down from Leo's Section 1. You're not in the position to pressure us anymore, and we aren't obligated by any duty to obey you.
너희가 날 믿고 움직일 수 있듯 나도 계속 믿던 걸 따르면 된다는 건가?
What you're saying is that I can stick to my belief and move on, the same way you kept believing in me and acting for me?
향이 좋은 차를 반나절 마신다 한들 그 향이 처음과 같아야 한다는 거겠지.
Like a cup of tea that maintains its good scent after half is gone and a quarter of a day has passed. Xiao?
샤오,
무슨
어?
소리가 들리지 않는가?
Don't you hear a sound? What sound?
이 세상의 것이 아닌 듯한 따뜻하고 아름다운 목소리가.
A warm and charming voice, almost as if it were out of this world.
우리 둘의 소리밖에 안 들리는데 무슨 말을 하는 거야?
What are you talking about? I don't hear anything other than our own voices. The music stopped.
뭐?
What?
네 말은 틀려. 아니, 맞을지도 모르지.
You're wrong. No, maybe there is truth to what you said.
내가 이기적이라고?
Are you calling me selfish?
난 그렇게 생각하지 않아.
No, I don't think so.
인간은 혼자서 살아갈 수 없다. 그렇게 된다면 금방 죽어버리고 말 거야.
I think she's losing it. A human cannot live alone. No man is an island entire of itself.
다른 누군가가 필요해. 그래,
They need someone else. Yes,
내가 살려줄 사람. 그리고 내가 길을 쓰고 살아야 하는 이유가 되어줄 사람.
Someone whom I will keep alive. Someone who will become the reason for me to keep on living, no matter what.
내가 곁에 있음으로써 다른 누군가가 살아갈 수 있고 그 사람이 죽지 않을 수 있음과 동시에 나 역시 죽어서는 안 된다.
Someone can be alive because I am there with them. As that person can live thanks to me, I myself should not expire.
너희를 지키며 나 또한 지키는 방법.
A way to protect you all and myself at the same time.
내가 죽어서는 안 된다. 나를 챙기는 것이 곧 주위를 챙기는 것.
I shouldn't die by cherishing myself. I am cherishing the people around me.
그러니까 네 말은 맞지 않아. 그런 꼬임에 넘어가지 않아.
Therefore, what you're saying isn't right. I won't be deceived by your temptation.
그래. 이기적인 마음을 나쁘게 볼 수 없다는 건 이런 의미겠지.
Yes, I suppose this is what you meant when you said a selfish mind shouldn't be viewed negatively. Okay, you gained samurai armor. Cool?
미안하다. 내 감정을 못 이겨 올곧게 이끌지 못했구나.
I am sorry I let my own emotions overwhelm me and failed to lead you rightly.
내게 그리고 모두에게 사과하는 건 이번이 마지막일 거야.
This will be the last time I apologize to you and everyone else.
메리스, 난 당장 어디 앞을 볼 수가 없다.
Mirius, I am still in the dark and I cannot see ahead.
사실은 두렵고 그렇기에 가끔 잘못된 길로 갈 수 있어.
I'm frankly afraid and I might stray onto wrong paths sometimes.
하지만 굳세게 나아가면 끝내 옳은 길로 갈 수 있겠지. 앞이 안 보이는 거지. 길이 없는 것은 아니니.
However, I trust myself to return to the proper way as I stoutly press onward. Just because I cannot see the way ahead does not mean that a way doesn't exist.
설마 에고를 발현한 건가?
Did she manifest ego just now?
필립처럼 불완전하지만 에고에 가까운 모습이었어.
That certainly resembled ego, although it was incomplete like Philip's.
혼자서 중얼거리기까지 하다 누군가와 대화를 하는 것 같았다니까.
And she was mumbling to herself, but it sounded like she was talking to someone.
우리는 들을 수 없었지만 샤오 그는 들을 수 있는 목소리.
The voice we couldn't hear, but Xiao could.
마치 환상체 같군.
Kinda like abnormalities.
환상체 같다니?
What do you mean by that?
이곳에서 환상체
Oh God, what is in my throat?
들리거든.
Something's in my throat that's keep making me cough. I can hear some sort of voices whenever I borrow strength from the abnormalities here.
그 목소리는 다른 사서가 들을 수 없어. 오직 나에게만 들리지.
The other librarians can't hear what I hear. The voice is only audible to one person.
어떨 때는 머리가 울릴 정도로 분노에 가득 찬 소리가 들리고 어떨 때는 너무 슬픈 울음소리가 들릴 때도 있고.
Sometimes a voice filled with rage rings through my head. What the hell? And other times I hear a sorrowful wail.
어쩌다 보니 내가 그 목소리에 동요한다고 해야 하나?
And my mind gets sorta shaken by those voices somehow.
나 역시 속에서 무언가 끓어오르거나 갑자기 머릿속이 차가워지기도 해.
Listening to it sometimes makes me feel something is boiling up inside me, or cooling my head down all of a sudden.
너와 게브라가 듣는 목소리와 저 목소리는 무언가 다른 것 같아.
I think the voice Zhao heard is different from the ones you and Gebra hear.
어떤 점이?
In what way?
너희가 듣는 목소리는 일방적으로 자기가 하고 싶은 말을 할 뿐이야. 물론 예외도 있겠지만 대부분은 그래.
The voices you hear will only say whatever they want to say, one-sidedly. I'm sure there are exceptions, but most will probably behave that way.
하지만 샤오와 그 목소리는 대화를 하고 있었어. 듣는 사람이 어떻게 되기를 바라는 양,
속썩이고 있는 것 같은 대화였지.
On the other hand, Zhao was talking with the voice. She was in a conversation with the whispers that seemed to want something to happen to her.
잘 모르겠네. 그 둘이 명확히 다르다는 이유는 아직 없으니.
I'm not so sure. We don't have solid evidence to prove that the voice was different just yet.
어쨌든 다른 의미로 괴물 같은 저 녀석을 접대하는 게 먼저겠지. 막막하구만.
Anyhow, we gotta receive her before anything. The problem is how we're gonna deal with that figurative beast of a person. I don't know, but it's a two-phase fighter. And now I gotta fight Miris and her. Okay, so it's similar fight as before. Except now she has that, and now he has that card. Coordinated Assault. Give 1 strength and 2 protection and 2 stagger protection to a random other ally. Which of course is gonna go to Zhao. Okay. Target is hit by melee attacks from this character. Take burn damage. At the end of the scene, they were attacked. They also take stagger damage equal to half of the burn damage. Ugh. Okay. This fight I should hopefully be able to actually achieve. But it depends on what happens on the second scene. And they get 3 dice. Of course. And all their cards cost 0. That is cheating. I am calling hacks. We're gonna have to get rid of Zhao first, because he's gonna be the problem, being he's gonna have that coordinated card, which he is using as we speak. Okay. That's gonna hurt. Yep. There we go. Just take care of him first, and she'll be a little bit easier to deal with. Ew, I don't like the card. Oh, but I have this to counter it. Or at least try to. Okay, so I'll do this. Nope. Do this and then do that. That way, that is the card that counters it. See, I'm gonna endure that. I'll take the stagger though. I have bacon and eggs and Huggies. Thank you for the Huggies. I'm gonna say this. And this. Oh, they both have that? I hate you so much. Why must you both have that fucking card? There we go. Ow. He's close to death. Come on. Ow, 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 ow. Definitely prep that for whatever happens in the second scene. Okay, so he's much slower, which is good. Yee. This should stun him. And I'm gonna use this. Hold on, everyone. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. All right, and fire. Get staggered. Ow. Ow. Ah. Ow. God damn it, why do I keep losing dice rolls so much? There we go. Yee. There we go. Oh, right. Let's see. They're the lowest HP person, so I may give them that to heal them. Everyone else is doing pretty good. So yeah, do that. Heal you up. And of course, they're gonna have a mass attack card attack all of us. Oh, you fucker. Well, you're in for a bad time. Okay, this one's attacking... Oh, they're both attacking the same spot. Dang it, we lost one. Give me the bear. Okay. This is becoming difficultly annoying. Gotta hope they stagger them before they attack. That works. Come on, stagger. Yeah, staggered. Oh. You good, Zhao?
전부 죽었구나.
You have all died.
아무도 남아있지 않아.
No one remains by my side.
이곳에서 너희는 끝까지 나와 함께 싸웠고
And here you fought with me till the end and perished.
혼자 남아있는 모습이 항룡 유해하기에 그지없구나.
I feel lonely as a dragon soaring in the air, my heart heavy with regret.
어둠밖에 없다. 앞이 보이지 않아.
I only see darkness. I can't see a step ahead.
어디로 나아가야 할까? 팔을 내디딜 수 있는 용기는 어디에서 올까?
Where must I go? Where does the courage to put one's foot forward come from?
너희는 대체 무엇을 그리 끝까지 믿었나?
What did you believe in so firmly until your last moments?
이길 수 있다는 희망, 굳센 지도자, 혹은 책을 얻겠다는 목적.
Was it the hope that we will emerge victorious? A strong leader? Or the goal of earning the books?
안타깝게도 지금은 대답을 들을 수가 없구나.
Sadly, you won't be able to hear your answers now.
하지만 생을 위해 숨이 잠시 머무르고 다시 돌아가기 위해 흩어지듯 언젠가 다시 너희를 만나 물을 날이 오겠지.
However, as the breath of life momentarily rests inside us before it scatters to return to its source, I will meet you again one day, and I may ask you my question then.
또 너인가? 끈질기게도 말을 거는군.
You again. You're one persistent conversationalist, are you not?
난 내가 스스로 불러온 절망에 주저앉고 두려워하지 않겠다.
I won't collapse or succumb to fear out of the despair I brought onto myself.
인간이 그리고 내가 극복하지 못할 건 없어.
There's nothing that a human that I cannot overcome.
참고 견뎌 굳세게 나아가면 최상의 결과에 도래할 것이라 믿고 있다.
She about to suicide bomb me or something?
믿고 있어.
I believe that I will reach the ideal consequences if I remain steadfast and proceed with perseverance. I sincerely, ingeniously believe this.
아니야. 그런 것에 주저앉을 필요 없어. 절망이 없다면 희망 또한 필요 없어져.
I don't know what's happening. No, there's no need to be disheartened in the face of such a thing. Without despair, hope won't be needed either.
희망이 있기에 두려움이 생기지만 두려움이 있기에 용기가 존재하고
Fear is born for there is hope, but bravery is born because there is fear.
이 모든 게 없다면 삶이 없다. 살아야 할 이유가 없는 것과 마찬가지니.
Without all these, there is no life. And what is life without a reason to live?
내가 어떻게 이 생동함을 느끼지 않겠는가?
So why would I not bask in this sensation of vitality?
여전히 난 나를 위해 싸울 것이다.
I'll be lurking now. Okay, Wolfie. I will still fight for my own sake.
나를 위해 목숨 바친 동료들을 무시하겠다는 게 아니야.
Not to disregard the colleagues who gave their lives for me.
아니, 어쩌면 내가 여기서 너희 때문에 주저앉는 것이 무시하는 행위일 수도 있지.
No. Rather, I would be disregarding their sacrifice if I gave up here because of what happened to them.
네 말은 끝까지 내 마음에 들지 않는군.
I don't see myself ever agreeing with your words.
홀로 선 나무는 숲을 이룰 수 없다라. 재밌는 이야기야.
A lone tree cannot form a forest on its own, you say. An interesting tale. What's happening? Okay, it's a fight against Xiao herself. On hit, inflict 2 burn to all enemies. Take 10 less damage from burn for this scene. If user has burn, recover 4 HP and gain 2 protection next scene. Oh, fuck. Okay, time to read. Inflict 2 burn to all enemies. Bah! When Pu Lao is active, all characters are uninfluenced by any effect on power for this scene. Pu Lao activates on the first scene and then activates every 2 scenes. Okay. I may have to use a whole different floor for this fight, because, actually... Nah, I should be able to weaken her a bit and then jump into another floor afterwards. Let's see. Every scene uses a combat page that deals stagger damage to self, but grants strength if it loses in a clash. Stagger resist is not fully recovered, even if the character is restored from stagger or an act ends. Take no damage from burn. When inflicted with status ailment that isn't burn, reduce the amount of by half. Rounded down. Does not go below 1. Holy crap. Okay, you have a lot of passives. Okay. 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 Whoa! You look badass, but also terrifying. You became a literal samurai master look. Samurai mixed with Chinese fire dragon. Even if I am alone, night will come.
그리고 새벽이 오지 않는 밤은 없지.
And every night is followed by dawn.
한낮 사라질 별 따위가 떠오르는 태양의 빛을 이길 수 있을까?
A mere star that will fade cannot hope to best the light of the rising sun.
각오해라. 오늘 도시에 별 하나가 질 테니.
Be prepared, for today a star of the city shall be gone. One floor left. Don't know how this is gonna go. My god, this whole stream is having no progress whatsoever. This is so stupid. Yeah, sorry everyone. I'm gonna have to end off the stream here. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm keep running into fights that I keep horribly losing, and I'm gonna need to take time to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do. I'm sorry everyone. I honestly wish I could have made more progress for all of you guys to enjoy stuff, but I'm doing horrible. I'm completely stuck. So I'll see you guys next time, and no, you know what? Fuck it. I'll try one other place. I'll try one other fight to see if maybe I can get that off, and if I can't, then I'm just gonna say screw it. This is 4 though. Screw it. Just screw it. I don't know.
이제 남은 건 몇 분인가?
I'll just see what happens. Wait, how is Nikolai even alive, being I defeated them and got their page?
그렇습니다.
어떤 묘가 이길지 내기 한번 할래?
넌 질리지도 않는구나. 내가 저 지랄 맞은 토끼를 싫어하긴 하지만 이 광경만큼은 내키지 않아.
Okay, I'm confused.
젠장, 나 또 되졌나 보네. 이 역 같은 걸 다시 반복해야 한다고? 한두 번 하는 것도 아니고 왜 그리 찡찡거려? 자, 빠르게 정해보자고. TT2 프로토콜 100배 출력으로 하루라니 에너지가 좀 많이 들겠는데요?
I'm confused.
보통 일주일은 주지 않습니까?
충분한 시간과 개체수가 있어야 한다는 건 나도 알지만 우리에게 시간이 없다.
100배 가속으로 하루면 3달이겠고.
I'm confused. How is there that many Mios?
미어는 5,000마리 정도인가?
1만 명의 나하고 1년 내내 싸울 때는 정말 지옥이었는데 이번에는 예전보다 수월했지.
젠장! 절반 정도 남았나? 옛날 생각나지 않아? 처음으로 날 죽였을 때 손이 미친 듯이 떨렸는데 잡담할 시간에 한 명이라도 더 죽여! 그럼 다시 한번 약관 설명하겠습니다.
Did they all just clone themselves?
A사의 규정에 따라 복제 인간은 원본 포함 2명 이상, 기한은 7일 이상 도시에 존재하면 안 됩니다. 해당 사항을 어길 시 R사의 날개 자격을 박탈하며 B사에 의해 폐업 처리될 겁니다. 여기서 7일은 A사의 시간축을 기준으로 합니다. 죽어!
Okay, there's many Mios, and some of them are eating flesh off the bone. I'm guessing they're eating each other too.
젠장, 2달째 사람 고기야. 게다가 내가 날 먹어야 한다니. 전에는 1년 내내 먹은 적도 있잖아.
My brain is hurting from all this. What's happening?
왜 우리가 서로 죽여야 하는 거야? 지금까지 죽여놓고 모르겠어? 더 강한 묘를 뽑기 위해서지. 숱하게 죽였으면서 정신이 망가지는 놈들도 있다니까. 같은 복제들인데 신기해. 그래, 대부분 나는 이제 사람을 죽일 때 기분 째지는데 말이야. 죽여야만 살아남을 수 있으니까 그런 거잖아.
여담이지만 R사의 부하장, 그러니까 R사의 인간 복제기는 앞으로 작동하기 힘들 것 같습니다. L사가 망하는 바람에 에너지를 받아올 것이 부족해졌거든요. 그런 이유로 W사도 비상이라고 하고요.
Hmm.
엘사만큼 후한 조건으로 거래한 곳이 없다고 총사령관에게 들었으니.
처음에 많이 울었는데. 맞아. 내가 날 죽이라니. 그 짓을 지겹도록 반복하니 이제는 숨쉬듯 죽일 수 있지. 내가 날 죽이는데 남이라고는 못 죽일까?
Is what's gonna happen is, am I gonna have to literally deal with facing all the clones?
그리고 결국 혼자 살아남은 것에 기뻐했지. 매번 죽다 살아남은 기억을 지닌 채 깨어나는 건 역 같았지만 그래도 이 지옥 같은 시간을 견딜 수 있었던 건 붉은 안개가 해준 말 덕분이지. 강한 놈이 살아남는 게 아니라 살아남는 놈이 강한 거라고. 뒷골목에서 멋지게 날 구한 붉은 안개가 남긴 그 말 쩔었지. 그럼 이제 누가 살아남을지 다시 시작하자고.
제 사무리의 부하는 이번이 마지막 기회일 겁니다. 이번에도 실패하면 다음은 없다고 생각하세요.
안 그래도 그렇게 생각한다. 더 우리에게 쓸 에너지는 없겠지.
I thought I defeated all of you. How are you all still alive? I get it for the clones, but what about all of you guys? I defeated you, and you. Why are you guys here?
끈질기게 살아남은
Is this a flashback?
우리 둘 다. 더 망설일 것도 없지. 마지막인데 아쉬움 없이 끝내자고. 이거 보아하니 내가 제일 늦었구만.
토끼,
Okay.
이렇게 보니 반갑군.
뭐? 네가 날 반겨?
젠장.
야, 너네 또 내겠지?
그래, 635번. 막심, 다음 술은 네가 사는 거다.
난 17번 묘가 감이 좋아 보여서 당연히 그 묘가 나올 줄 알았는데.
17번이 좀 까다롭긴 했지. 그나저나 막심, 당연히 술은 나도 사주는 거지?
당연하지. 그게 내기의 규칙이니까.
하, 대가 풀어 가볼까? 그 사서인지 뭔지 아는 새끼들한테.
So this is them. They cloned themselves.
저게 알사 특이점의 정체였어?
복제 인간이 일주일 넘게 존재하면 안 된다니. 무슨 이유로 그런 이상한 기준을 정한 거지?
몰라. 별로 알고 싶지도 않아.
죽은 인간을 복제할 수 있었다면 왜 나와 세피라드를 만든 거야? 조건 따위 아무래도 좋았잖아.
뭐 깊게 따지고 들어가면 저 기술이 만능이 아닐 수도 있어. 여러 가지 사전 준비가 필요하거나 뭐 무슨 허가를 받아야 한다거나. 그 사람이 선택한 방법이 그 당시 상황에서 최선이었을 수도 있고. 그런데도 놀랍다. 인간을 복제할 수 있는 기술이
I don't
있다는
know.
게.
All I know is I think I lost the mood to read all these because I'm noticing every cutscene now that I remember after getting back in Library of Ruina. All the cutscenes take so long, and reading them just makes them longer. I'm not gonna read anymore. I'm just gonna read in my head and click through.
일주일 넘게 2개 이상의 복제 인간만 도시에 존재하지 않으면 된다라. 무슨 생각인 건지.
나와 비슷하면서도 닮았네. 복제 인간이라는 거.
다 떠나서 복제 인간이라도 저렇게 잔혹하게 이용하는 줄은 몰랐어. 이번에 찾아오는 녀석들은 더 강하려나?
그건 잘 모르겠네. 하지만
So we're literally gonna fight them
여러
again, but as
사람을
clones.
만만하지는 않을 거야.
공기가 무거워.
분위기는 유적에 들어온 것 같군.
도시의 별이면 유적과 크게 다를 바 없지.
그리고 우리는 여기서 다 되졌고
그래도 맛있는 풀을 뜯을 생각에 다들 짜릿하잖아?
묘, 너는 좀 닥치고 있어라.
다시 한번 환영합니다, 손님. 저는 이곳의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라입니다.
반갑다. 나는 알사체 사무리 대장 니콜라이다.
So wait, they have their memory and all that too. I don't get it. People that are defeated, all their memory and such goes into a book. How do they have their memory? Could it be because they also use singular tech? Singularity tech? Or maybe they have some sort of... No, surveillance wouldn't do it because surveillance can't go through the veil surrounding the library.
전과 같은 말을 하는군요.
그런가?
엔젤라 오랜만. 계약이고 뭐고 끝났으니 편하게 말할게.
넌 아무렇지도 않아?
뭐가?
넌 네 자신을 지금까지 수없이 죽였잖아.
그래서?
이봐 도서관장, 어디까지 하는 거지?
너희도 어떻게 아무렇지 않을 수 있어? 너희는 인간이잖아. 어째서 정신이 무너지지 않는 거야?
대장, 아무래도 아는 것 같습니다.
Wait, all of them are having their eyes start to glow. Something's not right.
그렇군. 이게 도서관의 힘이겠지. 이렇게 사는 게 놀랍나? 온실 속 화초처럼 지내고 있는 너는 그럴 수 있겠지. 하지만 우리가 이곳까지 오며 본 것들에 비하면 이 정도는 양반이다.
충분히 견딜 수 있죠.
내가 어떻게 살았는지도 모르잖아. 너희는...
그래, 난 모르지. 그러니까 씨발 엄살 부리지 말고 서로 갈 길 가자고. 우리도 또 죽기 싫거든. 네가 어떻게 살았는지 궁금하지도 않고 알고 싶지도 않아.
그게 도시의 삶이니까.
잘 아는군.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
I'm completely confused. And I have to do it with only 2 floors of fighting these guys twice. Screw it. See what happens. This might be the only type of fight I can accomplish, though. I don't know what to say about what's gonna happen on the 4th fight. Ow. Hey. Remembered why I really hate fighting these guys. Alright, come on. I got this. And Rudolph runs. So I can already tell what's going to be happening at the fourth fight is I'm going to have to deal with all four of them once again. Would have figured it'd be something different, like, oh, I get to face Nikolai with her soldiers, but no. They keep retreating and running away every time I go to beat them. So annoying. It's okay. Okay, get rid of that one. Okay, got you staggered, and you should die. Get rid of them. Got rid of them. And you should be dead. Alright. Other than Rin, everyone's doing actually pretty fine. Now this is where things get complicated. Because now I have to deal with Maxim and all of his rhinos, and they are tanky as fuck. Mm-hmm. Come on. Perfect. Not so perfect. I don't have enough. Eee, that's gonna hurt. And he runs. Okay. Ow. Ow. Here we go. And now to get rid of you. Okay. So far, so good. I have to face Rabbit. Part of me is feeling I should probably swap. Actually, yeah, I should. Because I'm going to have to enhance them so that way they're strong enough to deal with them in case something happens with the other floor. So you're going to be coming first. Okay, come on. They have way too many guns coming off. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna win. Wait, why'd the face change now? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to hit it as soon as it's angry. I forgot about that. It's been so long since I used it, I forgot. See, 12 minus that. Let's see, 19, 18. 10. That'd still be 8. That's still a chance of it winning against that, so yeah, I'm better off just doing that. There. That's not good. Damn it. turn the light on. There we go. Took care of them. And now there's just those 4 left. Oh, and she actually has a unique card. Actually, they all do. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get these cards. I would like that. So I'll go with these guys first. They're probably going to most likely die, but that's fine because I'll be able to hinder them a bit with some of my mass attack cards. Alright. Oh, there goes that one. Hmm. Damn it. Hmm. Don't have enough for that. Poop. That's fine, because I still have the other floor. Okay. They still need to wait till the thing's charged. Ow. Mm-hmm. And there goes Malekith. Okay, he's staggered. Ow. Ugh, excuse me. And go. Okay, they're gonna die. Yep, she's dead. He's about to die. He's dead. And everyone just lay into this guy. Lay into him. Nice. All right, beat all of them again. Oh god.
롤랑, 너도 내가 엄살 부린다고 생각해?
아니, 난 네가 어떤 삶을 살았는지 간접적으로 봐서 전혀 그렇게 생각 안 해.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're a crybaby either. That was just her way of just talking to you because she still isn't happy with you.
난 조금 두려워졌어.
That's a first hearing that you're feeling scared.
내가 지닌 아픔이 누구나 견딜 수 있는 아픔인데 유난 떠는 걸까봐. 저들은 더 엄격히 봤다고 했잖아. 이 정도면 견딜 수 있다고. 정말.
I mean, they are killing their own clones as a form of finding out who's the best one to stay.
그래서 그들에게 아무것도 아닌 것 따위에도 이렇게 힘들어하고 있는 걸까?
그런 건 신경 쓰지 마. 지금 지닌 아픔만이 소중한 거니까. 그 고통을 안고 쭉 나아가면 되는 거야. 주변에서 네 아픔에 대해 뭐라 말하는지 말할지 신경 쓰지 말고.
I mean, the one thing I'm happy about is at least I made progress and beat one of the groups.
누군가의 기준에 맞출
I don't know how I'm gonna go about the other two, though.
사람마다
I'm gonna have to look into it.
다르다는 거야?
뭐 쉽게 말하면 그런 거지. 그런 거로 어리광이다, 엄살이다 자기들끼리 기준을 나누긴 하는데 그냥 무시하는 게 좋아.
고마워. 덕분에 조금 힘이 나네.
고마울 것까지야. 내가 믿고 있는 걸 말했을 뿐이야.
Yeah. Alright, I say let's burn these books and see what we get. I mean, we don't have to worry about getting their pages, but I do like the looks of having a possibility of getting their special stuff. So yeah, I guess let's see what happens. Come on, special pages. Huggies. Huggies back. Let's see. Okay, so that's a really nice card. Okay, I got that one. Good. I also got the clone card. Okay. That's an interesting card. Hey, good, I got hers. So did I get Mio's? Yes! Okay, good. I got all four of them, and I got all four of them from before, and now I have their special cards. Nice. That could be very handy. But I'm gonna have to end off this stream here because affiliation's not making progress, being it says on my end that I only have 2 viewers. And I'm gonna need to look into, like, figuring out what the hell I need to do to beat these 2. For all I know, I'm probably gonna have to go against the Red Mist and do whatever I need to do against them. Because I now know that this is the Red Mist. So I'm probably gonna have to beat them, and then maybe whatever's afterwards, and then go after this one, and then go after that one. I think that's what it's trying to make me do, is like some fights has like a difficulty that makes you go in a certain order. So I couldn't beat these 2, because this still has a large amount of damage. But I now know I can counter the buff cards. This one also does a shit ton of damage. And it's hard to counter her cards that make her get a shit ton of stagger, because it'll show little damage, but for some reason, it gets a massive buff in doing even bigger damage. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to go about that fight. Might have to look up a few things. And then this one has just a shit ton of obnoxious HP. And her cards, I don't fully know. All I know is, so far it seems like this was supposed to be the next fight I was supposed to go to. And these 2 I feel like I'm not fully ready yet. So I'm probably going to end up going to this fight with the Red Mist, and then whatever fights after, if there's another fight after. Then I'll go for the Fire Woman, and then after the Fire Woman, then I'll go for this. So I guess next time I stream, we're going to go to the Red Mist, and whatever fight is after that, and then take it from there. But until then, I'm going to see what I can do about prepping people and looking into those fights more to see like how other people might have handled those fights, and hopefully they handled it in the situation I'm in. For all I know, the fight and whatever fights afterward, if there's another fight afterward, might lead to what I need in order to beat her, and then with her card's help, I'll be able to use that stuff to beat that. For all I know, that's probably how it goes. But we'll have to wait and see, because I believe actually in the next stream, instead of doing those, I think the next stream I'm going to do, the whole stream is going to be nothing but the abnormalities. I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to make next stream be about all the abnormalities, because one of the past viewers I had recommended I do as much of these things as I can, and then go for the abnormalities as like a big grindy thing, because all of their pages is going to lead to helping me with future fights. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is next stream, which I may stream tomorrow because it's taking me a little bit to edit some videos because my sciatica's been acting up now and then here and there. But it sounds like my family got a hold of a doctor of why I muted myself earlier, because I was being asked like where the pain in my leg is. So maybe if I'm lucky, that means they contacted a doctor. And I'll be able to finally get an appointment for an orthopedics to get that looked at. And then I'll be able to relay you guys how serious it is. But yeah, so next stream, which I may stream tomorrow, depends on what's happening. If I'm told when everyone's going to be ready for D&D, because we had to cancel D&D today, if they tell me when next D&D is happening, because we also have another member that we're waiting until I know what they told the other 2 of when they'll be ready. I think if I recall, Drop said that Mochi might be ready tomorrow? I don't remember. My head is kind of spinning, mainly because of the amount of thinking I had to do with all the fights. And I'm just all over the place. But yeah, so I'm gonna make the next stream be either tomorrow or whenever I am available. It'll either be tomorrow or a different day. So, just so everyone hears me, and hopefully Wolfie hears me while they're streaming on their end. That's what's gonna be happening. Is if D&D isn't tomorrow, I may stream tomorrow. And if it is tomorrow, I may stream the day after. But that also depends on when my doctor's appointment is. Whenever I'm going to see the orthopedics. So, on that stream, instead of doing these fights, we're going to go for the abnormalities. Because we got a bunch of them here. And especially this one right here may be very helpful in helping dealing with the Red Mist fight. Because it's allowing me to use Bina. And Bina is right now only allowed to be used against Gibera. I don't know if it'll allow me to use her in the abnormality fight. I'm honestly hoping it will. But if it's not, then it'd be nice to have some abnormality pages to help with Gibera. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen. So, I will have to, if anything, message Wolfie and Drop to remind myself when everyone will be ready for D&D. And then when my stream comes, look forward to my Discord or wherever you guys are watching my stuff. And you guys should get a message in either the Discord or Twitter of when the stream is up. And you guys can catch me then of me hopping into this game again. And we're going to be doing abnormality page grinding. And most likely ego page grinding as well. Because this one has only 2 remaining as well as Keter. So they're no doubt going to end up getting last abnormality page and the ego page fight. So that's going to be a pain in my ass too. But we'll just have to see what happens. So thank you for all of you that have joined the stream. Especially to Lycan Goddess, Drop, Shinigami, and also Judge. Thank you, all of you, for joining. And for those of you that popped into the stream for however long you have, thank you for staying for as long as you did. And I hope to see you guys in the next stream. Take care. Have a wonderful, safe, and healthy day. And bye-bye, everyone.